Welcome to Perspectives with Catherine Toon, and we're going to talk today about God out of the box. But before we do that, I want to introduce you to my new studio setup. We're kind of tweaking some things, getting things freshened up, and having fun in the process because we don't want to be stuck in a box either. So I hope you are enjoying it, and however that is. So let's dive in. We're going to talk about God out of the box. So what does that mean? Well, number one, that means that we have a tendency as human beings to put God in the box. We have a tendency to want to say, if you've had an encounter with God, to recreate that encounter and sort of a formula. This is what we do. And one of the reasons why I believe why God did not have people find out where Moses's bones were was because they would sit there and worship the bones. It was all about the bones instead of the encounter that Moses did have through his visitations with God and what that meant for the people of God. And so God is relational, so which means he will show up in different ways at different times. And so we like to make formulas. We like to A plus B equals C, particularly those of us with a Western mindset. And so we're very logical, very linear. If I do this, if I do that, then this will happen. And that is based out of a need to control, which is not a good thing because the need to control comes out of a place of fear, which is not relational. Why? Because relational means love, and perfect love casts out fear. So if you have a God that adores you, how he shows up in one encounter is going to be different from another. And the thing is this, all we need to do is turn our affection, our attention to God inside us. And then whatever happens, happens. And whatever doesn't happen, doesn't happen. And we don't have to have it look a certain way for it to be valid. Now, obviously, if you're having a bunch of demonic stuff, well, that's not valid. I get it. So we're not talking about that. But sometimes people think, wow, last time I had goosebumps and this time I didn't have goosebumps. And last time we sang this song and I felt the Spirit of God. It was so heavy and it was great. Wonderful. And this time I just felt peaceful. Wonderful. It's all wonderful. Any kind of encounter that you're having with the Lord is wonderful. For a while I was having lots of dreams, and then I switched over, and then I was getting words, and then I was getting small words frequently during the day. And then I get these big downloads. And the bottom line, it's a relational thing with you and your spouse or another loved one. Is it the same all the time? No. It's a relationship. And one of the things that God will not do is hop inside our box so that we can treat a relationship as some sort of transactional thing. If I do this, then you'll do this. And, if we have the need to control and this kind of need for certainty, then we need to know, God, if I do this and I say the right prayer and I fast and pray, you'll do this. Bam. And, the thing is, we can sell a lot of product on product tables. Ooh, ouch. When we do that, 12 steps for your breakthrough. Well, the truth is, there's one person that is involved with the breakthrough. His name is Jesus Christ. And however that encounters, it's going to be a relational thing. And so God is never going to climb inside our. Now, okay, let me put it this way. God will never fit inside our boxes. He will never limit himself to our boxes, but he will climb inside our boxes. You know why? Because if that's where we are, he'll meet us there. Isn't it interesting? So God is so relational. When we had humanity, say in a lot of places in the Old Testament times, that, there was all sorts of really crappy things going on, like, bigamy and things like that. Well, God and sacrifice and all these different things, which is not really on his heart, right? Does that look like Jesus? Was Jesus doing this all the time? No. Okay. So, but God would climb in those relationships in that box in order to relate with his kids. And so that's what he will do. But if we're trying to limit God in that way, we're going to run into problems. Anyway, I'm going to have to pick up on this another time because I've got stuff to do. And so I hope that you will join me for our next installment. But I did want to hop on real quick and introduce you to the new set. We'll see how it evolves, probably evolve. And because I'm in a relationship with God and we're enjoying this together, and we will endeavor to meet God wherever we're at, because that's where he wants to join us, and enjoy whatever encounter we're having. And the more you enjoy, the more you're going to get. Relax. You're one with him. He's inside. He's all about encounters, and he's wild about you. And so just relax. Let your relationship be, and you will enjoy your Christianity more. Love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.